Bought it. Bought it. Bought it. Bought it. Bought it. Don't talk about it, be about it. Bought it.
What's up, y'all? It's the Missing Plug, and you already know I'm back for another interview. I'm chilling with Don G.
Yes, y'all.
Hey. He's not just an artist, but he's also an advocate, trying to spread peace and love throughout his community. Does that sound right?
I mean, I've never been called that before, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, technically you are. But before we even get started, I want to give a big shout out to Miss Mary's Kitchen in Brookhaven, PA. You know, one of my local food spots. Check them out. They let us, use the facilities today, which is awesome. So, I mean, me and you, we have, like, our own little history. Like, Bloom, Don't Blink. So tell, like, the audience, a little bit about you.
Well, like she said, I'm an artist. What you gonna be, an activist?
An advocate.
Advocate.
Yeah, that means
that's new, so I'm gonna put that on my resume. But yeah, I'm just an artist at heart. And you know how we met through the music thing.
Mm-hmm.
You just happened to have my song on your website. I didn't even know who you were at the time. I just seen the love, and then ever since then, we've been tight. But yeah, I'm just an artist. Right now working on this Peace and Love Festival, which you know about.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like you said, just trying to spread peace and love through the community. We can get into my music later if you want.
No, I want to get into music now, and then go into the festival. Because,
all right,
so Don't Blink. So for people that aren't familiar with that, tell people, like, is that your group, your label, like, or just your squad?
Well, we're not. Bad news is we're not Don't Blink anymore. So that wave kind of, But we're individual artists. I can't really put a name on it right now. I guess we do got to come up with one since we move as a unit. Yeah, I guess we don't, but we still like a group of individuals. The artist really is just me and Poetic now.
Shout out to Poetic.
Shout out to Poetic. Yeah, man. So yeah, I mean, we do hip hop, reggae. My man Marley does his little rock and roll thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, we just try to, keep everything original and just have a different sound than everybody else's. I'm more of like a mellow type artist.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're more of like the lyricist of the group. More so like, I feel like you can meditate to your music. Is that a bad thing? I don't know.
No, that's not bad at all. Cause I take it as a
though.
compliment because now I know that like what I'm doing is real. You know what I'm saying? Like the music I make, when you hear it, you just know that's me. And just like how you said, meditate, that's like the type of person I am anyway. Yeah.
It gives you a really nice, it's like really smooth. And like you could listen to it when you're doing almost anything.
Yeah.
And I think that's very important.
I call it ride out music. I don't got club music. I'm not a club person. So I just feel like you make music based on like your lifestyle. You know what I mean? So I don't go to the club, so you don't really hear anything like club friendly. I just like stuff that you can.
Well, Bout It.
Your
new single, that was a little like I bopped my head a couple times.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that one. I like playing around with stuff like that, but I just like stuff that you could just smoke to. You know what I mean? Cruise around, do laundry, sweep the floor. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, anything that'll just, get your mind racing. You know what I mean? Start thinking and stuff like that. Like, so, yeah.
Okay, so you're from Norristown, right?
Yep.
So other than, we know about the whole basketball thing, but tell me a little bit about Norristown. Because I have, like, no idea.
Well, Norristown is basically the heart of Montgomery County.
Okay.
Right in the smack dab in the middle of everything. You got King of Prussia, then you got Philly right there, then you got, like, Conshohocken right there. It's a small little town. It's not too big. Kind of like Chester.
Okay.
Chester might be a little bigger, but...
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how big Chester is. I've only been out here a couple times, but... Yeah, I mean, Norristown is... It's a unique little place.
Okay.
It has its ups and its downs like everything else, but
why do you think Norristown needs peace and love?
Well, for one, because it's like schools are being, shut down and stuff like that. So we got, since I graduated in 2009, it's been, 2 of our high schools shut down, you know what I mean? Well, one Catholic school and the other one is like, K through 12, so you know what I mean? So now it's like these kids are just out here, you know what I'm saying? No type of guidance. You're in school 8 hours of the day. You know what I mean?
That's like the
7
most important.
Hours. Exactly. So it's like now you got kids out here on the streets. Like I said, it's a small place. So once there's crime, everybody's affected because, either you played basketball with that person that might have got killed, or maybe they're locked up, and it's like it's just happening so much nowadays. And it's like I'm only 25, and it's like people are getting life sentences that's younger than me. You know what I mean? Like, or the same age as me, and it's just like I feel like with stuff like this, like the event, you know what I mean. I think like you're less likely to commit a crime against somebody that you're engaged with. Like I said, whether you play basketball with that person on the weekends or I don't know anything. You know what I'm saying? Like you might think twice about, all right, he might have said something to me, but I'm gonna let him rock because I got something going on with him outside of here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
it builds like more relationships.
You have like you have a relationship. So that's why I feel like this event is like real important because we don't really have stuff like this going on throughout the community.
So how did like the community officials? I don't know how like Norristown is. How did they look at you at first when you were like, I'm trying to throw a festival?
Oh man, yo, for real, man, like. It just opened my eyes to like the realities of like how the world really works, because we had so many places turn us down just because of the music. You know what I mean? We say hip hop and they just, whoa, I don't want to get involved with that. You know what I mean? Like, Poetic called, I don't want to say the place, but Poetic called one place and they basically just straight up asked us, is this like a all black event, like strictly for blacks? All we said was Peace and Love Festival. And they automatically thought it was like pro black, anti.
I would have thought like hippie love.
Yeah, exactly. So it was a lot of that at first, you know what I mean? A lot of doors getting slammed in our face, but it really didn't stop us. I'm just blessed that we got the place that we got now, because it's a beautiful place. So so it all turned out for the best. But it definitely opened up my eyes to
how it is.
Yeah, now I see why. Like, there's so much crime and so much, you know what I mean? Just so much negativity, because it's like you would think that if somebody came to you with an event called Peace and Love, you would think that they would be right on board.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But
but everybody doesn't think like that. So last time I talked, like the first time you came to me with the Peace and Love Festival, it was a 1-day event.
Right.
And it was supposed to be like the kids in the morning, the music at night.
You got a great memory, yo.
Yeah, I mean, I'm missing plug. So like, what made you decide like, no, they need to be separate, and like,
Well, first it was because of the response we were getting. You know what I mean? Like as soon as we posted it online, this was before we had a logo, before the time, date. Well, we had the date, but the time and everything, it's just we got a good response from it.
Okay.
And it was just trying to squeeze everything into that one day. I just felt like, I don't know, I just didn't think it was fair. And I just feel like we can't squeeze that many people in, a secluded area like that. So we just said, man, why not just wing it, see what happens?
Yeah. I think that's so dope, though.
It grew because, like, you've seen it from firsthand. Like, we had that meeting. It was supposed to be a 1-day event, short and sweet. And then it just grew into something else. So, yeah.
So, July 16th, July 17th. 2-day event. So, what's going to happen July 16th?
All right. So, July 16th, we're having our art show.
Okay.
And we're having a concert. So, basically, what we're going to do is we're going to have about 5 or 6 artists all throughout Montgomery County. They're going to showcase their talent, free of charge. We're not.
Wait, when you say artists, do we mean like
painters, sculptors? Oh yeah. And I'll try to find a different word for it.
It's all artists though.
Yeah,
at the end of the day.
When I say artists, everybody thinks I'm talking about music. I mean, it's both, but yeah, like people that paint, draw, anything. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have an art show where people are gonna be able to walk through, see the different talents. But our artists are also going to do live art. So as you're walking around, you're going to see them painting or drawing or whatever they feel like doing. They're going to display their artwork on the wall. Everything's going to be for sale.
Okay.
So for me, I know if I like it, I'm going to buy it. You know what I mean? Because I like fly shit on my wall. So like, it's just going to give the artists opportunity to get their name out. Because I know artists, like painters I'm talking about and stuff like that. It's kind of like the same hustle as musicians.
Yeah,
Just like how we have events, they need events too. So I just figured that's a good opportunity for them, to showcase their work. And after that, we're gonna have our concert, Peace and Love concert. That's gonna be from 7 to 11. The art show is gonna be from 5 to 8. So it's gonna kind of run into the show. We're gonna have about 8 or 9 artists. I'm gonna headline it, and Poetic.
Okay.
And there's gonna be like 8 or 9 artists, that we have on the bill. A lot of talented artists too. Yeah, a lot of a lot of different.
So tell me about the selection process, because I know you were probably getting like so many people that wanted to submit, and you got 8. Like I can never even go down to 10.
It was hard
because I'm always like, okay, you can perform.
Yeah, it's hard because it's like I have 8 right now, but we're trying to probably squeeze maybe 4 more in if we can. But yeah, it was just hard, man.
So what did you look for when you're like for the music?
For the music, diversity. You know what I mean? Trying to kind of like shy away from what you hear on the radio. You know what I mean? But still keep some of that because at the end of the day, like that is our culture. We got to keep the culture involved. But I just wanted a bunch of diversity. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted like pop, rock and roll, reggae. You know what I mean? Just stuff like that. Something that the crowd can connect with. You know what I mean? Something that'll like, if somebody comes to the show, they'll be like, wow, like that was a great show. Awesome. Like, you know what I mean? Like everybody didn't sound the same. Like, so that's basically what we were looking for. Like just uniqueness, originality. Okay. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
So July 17th, what's happening that day then?
July 17th, we're going to have a kids fun day. It's like a family oriented day. It's going to be a bunch of games and activities that we picked out. We have like 15 different activities like potato sack race, ball toss, noodle toss.
Like kids be kids.
Yeah, like let the kids run around, get all that energy out. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be stuff like that. Food, music. You know what I mean? That's just gonna be the day that everybody comes out, just mingles with each other. You can network. It's a great opportunity for people to network. It's your boy Don G, aka Dougie if you love me. You are now tuned in to the MissingPlug.com.
Never over my dreams and so I overachieve. These women don't get attention, it's hard to get close to me. My drive can show for me to a place up and beyond, that's where I'm supposed to be. Dancing amongst the stars, I'm hoping they notice me. Overdosing on passion, outlasting all the assassins, assassinating my actions. Procrastination is lacking, so what happened to me? I'm more focused and I notice there's no slacking with me. Right now I'm on the road to a place worth more than gold, where peace and love is worthy of and no one sold their soul.